How's it going, guys? Shiba Inu, highly requested video. Is this thing about to pump again? You know what? I do think there is a pump coming again for Shib. We'll be talking about that. I'm going to be going over the emotional index today, long for short trades, watch that, market cap strength, trades in favor, well-institutional smart money, yes, they're buying, guys, support resistance prices, dollar cost average entries, and then we'll be talking about a trade setup. Guys, speaking of trade setups, we are currently sitting at 122 wins with 0 losses, and this is the video where you guys find out how we trade this and how we've been able to do this. And guys, on top of this, yes, last trade was on actually Shib for 9.92% profit on 50%, and we took about a 4% profit on the remaining 50%. So in this video, I will teach you guys how to trade this strategy, how we haven't lost, and on top of that, how we're keeping our account so ridiculously healthy at 119,000, close to 120,000, let me refresh this here, out of 150, and we've been trading through this whole bear market cycle. It has to do with our risk management. We're actually up to 121, that's awesome. Just made another $1,000 by refreshing. Pretty cool. All right, guys, let's dive on in. So, the trend dashboard, we got to start here. Have these indicators on your guys' charts to predict the market movements. And I'm going to show this to you how you can do this today. Looking at the 50, 100, and 200 moving average, we are below price structure on those moving averages. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 6 signs for retail traders are bearish. When you see this, guys, this is a big time that I love to look for long trades in the market. Okay, coming down here, you can see that I actually have our trade mocked up here. I am in this trade with you guys. Let me show you guys the amount that I've got here. I don't have a ton, to be honest, but I've got about $5,333 in Shib, about 4.41% of the portfolio. Okay, coming back over here, we ended up hitting our third buy limit, which was absolutely beautiful, guys, beautiful, okay? Because what happened here was our break-even entry went from about right between the middle here, and it dropped all the way back down here in one single shot. I did a Telegram post. I was so excited about this. So with the strategy we're using, guys, instead of FOMOing into the market on the way up, which I know some of you guys watch this, most likely tried to buy this on the pump, unfortunately, some of you guys are probably sitting down right now about 21%. And that's going to need to move up 21, 22% in order to get back into profit. We only need to move 8.77%. And we didn't do anything to make this go down. We just set buy limits, walked away from our computer. Guys, I haven't even looked at my buy limits since we placed them. All I do is I come in here, I'm like, oh, we hit a buy limit, and I adjust the break-even entry. This is how we are keeping our accounts extremely healthy in a bear market, and we will be the first ones back into profit more than probably anybody else because we spread our money out. Okay, let's move down here. I want to take you guys to the daily time frame for just 1 second. I want to look at this. I want to move this out, and I want to just take off the price for a second in pink, and I want to look at the green line here. Here are some signs I'm seeing, guys, that we could be in for a little bit of another pump. First of all, this thing is just ridiculously low from where it's been. Shib is one of those coins that everyone just knows about. It's so... people know about it, but it's fairly new. Part of the reason is because we don't even have 2 indicators over here that have enough data on TradingView to even pull the first 2 indicators over here, okay? Because it's that new on Coinbase over here. Here's what I'm looking at, guys. Watch this. Do you see some patterns forming that you've seen in the past? Well, how about this? What happened when the well money flow got really low and the trend exhaustion was low as well? That's when we saw the nice pump back up in the market, okay? And then I'm just looking at this again. Okay, when did we see this low again? We saw it right around this area. Price well money flow was low, and then we saw a pump up in the market. We see this over here. Trend exhaustion low, well money flow low. We did see a stall and then it moved back up. And then we see it touch one more time and then we see the jump after that. So I'm assessing this over here. I'm like, okay, interesting, because right here we got low, well money flow got low as well. And then this is where we actually, let me get this right up here. We started to see this reverse back up. We're seeing this down here. Trend exhaustion low, well money flow is not as low, but we started to see the move up here. Now we're starting to shift into this territory right now where these pump moves you guys can see in yellow that I've highlighted here, that's where we're currently at. The people who bought in the last 5-6 days on this move back down, I think you guys got some of the best positions ever. And you basically get that opportunity again. This is literally showing you guys money moving out of the exchange on Coinbase for Shib. But you need to understand something, guys. We call this the well money flow because this literally shows you guys if money's moving in or out of the exchange. When it gets down here, look at just this indicator right here. When it gets to the lower sections, what happens after that? Money starts moving back in because wells start buying it because it's so cheap. This is why I do believe we're going to start seeing a move back up with money inflow into Shib, as well as we see the trend exhaust down here so low that this has a lot of room to move back up here before we need to start looking for signs for the drop back down in the market. Guys. Use these indicators to predict these moves and stay on the right side. This is a bullish setup right now. Please be watching this, guys. It's super fun to track this. Okay. On this trade here, once we start getting back up in the profit, the moment this is getting into the top red section, I'm going to be looking to take some profit on this. Probably going to be exiting around the 50% retracement. So let me show this to you guys right now. Look at the fib, take the bottom of the zone here, look at the top, 50% retracement puts us right about 2,427. So that's where I'm looking at for a profit, and we're going to be taking about on this trade. We're going to take probably about a 6.38% profit, and then we're going to take a 50% stop loss, and we're going to hold it right here, and we're going to ride that stop loss up as high as this thing wants to go, and that's how we're going to secure some profit. So that's the game plan, guys. It's going to be pretty sweet. All right, let's move back now to the metrics that I was showing you guys in the beginning of the video. The emotional index, guys, is sitting here to the anxious section. It has dropped so much on Shib that a lot of people have given up. But I love to get into these coins. Like, I'm in this trade with you guys. And yeah, like we literally got picked up at 1,902. It was a beautiful thing, guys. I was pretty jacked about this entry here. And everyone who followed us, you guys were able to get in there. Okay? Buying right now when the market is emotionally stimulated and fearful and anxious is the best time. Now, here's something interesting. We're looking at the long and short trades over here, and we're looking at this on Bitfinex. Guys, there has hardly been any activity. So here's the good thing about this. The moment you guys see this actually take off, because I think what we're going to see one of these mornings, we're going to wake up and we're going to start seeing this activity again over here. If that happens, guys, and the long trades blow up, watch for the pump to come. Okay, watch for it. Over here in this descending a pattern here where it could have gone a lot lower, I don't believe we saw the great. Yes, we did see pumps here and we did see the pump after. Yes, it came there. But what I'm seeing right now is we did not have a strong structure support over here when longs came into the market. So let me show this to you right now. Where we bounced down to and then came back up to was at a structure support. Watch this. You guys need to be seeing this on your charts. This is how the markets work. This is the strongest structure support right here. Like, undeniably, that's it right there. We see it around here, probably like a zone. I would say like right about there. What happened was we crashed this thing and headed right back up to the strongest level of resistance, which is previous structure supports over here. So this is going to act as a barrier for Shib to not go down past anymore. And what may be happening here is we may start going like this and start teeter-tottering back and forth and creating a pressure point based off support and descending resistance. And that's where this thing can start blowing up. That's what you guys need to be watching for. Look at this more data over here. Market cap strength. I'm actually pretty impressed with the market cap here staying pretty elevated and not just tanking out here as the market's been going down. So this to me tells me that people are actually looking at this and they're like, okay, we're going to hold steady with price. We're not going to freak out like this is going to head super low, because if people were thinking that, the market cap would have dropped down faster. So what's happening is people are holding their Shib right now, and it's relative to price. This is honestly very healthy, guys. So when you're looking at this, can you not see this fat support line we've created right here? And we're looking at this descending resistance line. Guys, this is an extremely bullish pattern. Descending wedge, descending triangle pattern. It's more so a descending triangle pattern for the technical terms. This thing loves to break to the upside. Look at this over here. This was where we had like previous structure supports right around this area that we could draw, and then we started seeing the bounce back up. This is why I'm so bullish on these videos. And I'm telling you guys, I know the market's low, but I'm not selling anything right now. I am holding because it will turn around. Watch the ADA video I'm about to come out with. Let me show you guys, see if I can do this. Yeah, the massive 291% pump could be happening on ADA soon. This is not just like throwing it out there. I'll give you statistical proof. So watch that if you guys get a second. Okay, let's move down because we want to stick on Shib. Well, institutional smart money. These guys have been acquiring this all along here. I've had articles of you guys sending me, hey, the whales are buying. The biggest Ethereum whale is buying a ton of Shib. Yeah, I don't blame them at all. Like, we're showing it too, guys. This metric over here literally looks at the structures of crypto, and it says, is it at a place where whales usually buy in the past? When they get very aggressive over here, and the orange line pops up here, that's where they're buying the most and they're looking for moves back up. This is the highest reading I have seen since December, this entire year, like the entire year, guys. The highest reading of long trades and buying positions came out on that dip. That is another reason why I do believe this thing is about to turn around. And it may take 1 to 2 weeks. I want to be realistic about this. But what have they been doing? Acquiring all the way down. I showed this to you on the ADA video as well, guys. Wells and institutions can't throw all their money into one position. You guys aren't selling enough for them to do that as retail traders. Okay? So what these guys have to do, sorry, should drink some water here. What the wells have to do is they literally have to be buying on the way down. And they have to break up their tens of millions of dollars and buy a little bit here, they buy a little bit here, they buy a little bit here. Guys, they don't care if they're always at the bottom. Here's why. Look at who's going to care if you bought here or if you bought here when the market's looking to go back up here. And that's small. Like, look at where we've been up here. Nobody's going to care if they bought in right here or right there. They're holding for the long term. They just want to get money in. And I want you guys to feel the same way. It's just about getting some money into this market and holding. Some of this is going to just be some crazy millionaires that are going to be made off people who bought in April, okay? And now we're pushing into May a little bit, so you're getting a little bit of an extra chance, okay? Yes, you're going to need quite a bit of money to be a millionaire, maybe a few $100,000, but it is possible. Those of you guys who have $10,000, you could be seeing your accounts potentially move into, $50,000, $60,000. It's going to happen, guys. Watch this, resistance. What I'm looking for is this wick up here, and it's at 3,000. So let me show you guys the 3,000 wick up here that I'm looking at. Once we come back up here, it's correlated pretty close to this 50% retracement on this trend here. So that guy right there, that's where I'm looking for. If we break this, it's 3,000. You guys understand what I'm saying? I'm saying like the last 4 digits, so because I'm not going to say 0.00, $3,000, excuse me, 3,000 is where I'm looking at this, and that's actually putting us right. I'm sorry, guys. Let me go back here. Yeah, 3,000. Let me get this wick on here again for 3,000. 3,000 is actually way up here. This is what it's pulling for the structure high. So as far as the breakout, we first need to look at this here, which is going to be putting us at about 2,500, which is a quarters theory level. A lot of people are going to be looking at that. That's the first place we're going to head up to, and then probably see a move back down. And then after that, target structure high. Let me show you guys how to get into a trade setup here. Because if you guys are watching this video and you're going to be able to get into this thing really low right now, and I'll show you guys a trade setup where it's going to be very hard to lose. Dollar cost average entries, great job, guys. If you've been following us on this channel, you guys got into here, you got into here, you got in here, you got into here. Your break-even entry is probably sitting somewhere right around this area right there, okay? You guys are doing fantastic. Again, it's just about holding for this market that's eventually going to be going up. Take a look at this, guys. Trade setup. Let me show you this to you guys on Bitcoin because I want to keep this private for our members, but this is how you guys are able to trade with us. Yes, we have a 100% scalping win rate, literally. Watch that video. Watch this on Bitcoin right now. Let's come down here. What you guys are going to do on Shib this morning, you're going to see this, and you are going to see all of our buy limits actually update to a different format. I talked about that in Cardano. You literally have 10 minutes left, and this is going to update because it's 7:50, and all of our charts update at 8 a.m. What you guys are going to do is you are going to see 4 buy limits on Shib this morning, okay? What you're going to do, you choose the amount that you want to enter in with. Let's say it's $1,000, okay? Split it into 4 equal portions and place $250 at each of the buy limit prices here. You're going to see a price over here to the left this morning when they update, and then the buy limit over here. We're taking these away because we're using a new algorithm that's going to just be, oh my gosh, guys, it's so sweet and so amazing. Like, I'm so jacked about it. Watch the ADA video. Okay, the price is going to be to the left, and then you're going to see the buy limit one here, price over here, and buy limit one here. Watch the charts this morning because Bitcoin's open to the public. Watch that, guys, okay? Once you guys enter in all those positions, you're going to have incredible risk management. Could Shib head down further? Yes, guys. Yes, it can head down a lot further. So you need to be able to have some insurance on your trade. Guys, I still have a 4th buy limit set up over here, and we've got it at 1,331, okay? The 3rd buy limit got hit. People who used all 4 buy limits, you still have extra money to buy this dip. Do I think it's going to go up? Yes. I don't actually think we're going to hit this one, but hey, I've been wrong in the past before. So what we do is we use 4 different buy limits, split your money allocation to 4 different spots, and that's where you're entering into the market, okay? Once you do that, you can follow me in Telegram, and I'll be calling all the exits for these trades. Here's what you guys need to do to get access to all the metrics and everything you saw today. Our membership is just $95 a month, guys. It's transparent, it's honest, it's open. All the metrics so you guys can spy on the wells and institutions, there you guys go. That's it for you. The Telegram channel access, where I call all of the entries and exits for all of our trades, that's where you guys can just copy me. Okay, master classes, those are all yours. I've taught $1 billion hedge funds guys how to trade these markets. Watch that. You will see what I've taught them. The community chat, you guys can come over, chat with the community, talking about trade setups, talking about market, where the market's going to move with our indicators and such like that. And then every single month, I go live with you guys on Zoom to do an open Q&A session. So make sure you guys don't miss that. And that's going to be happening this month. You can see that under the Inner Circle Hangout. Last but not least, guys, you saw it pop up in the video. We have our indicator sale running right now. This is the cheapest we will ever have our bundle pack. This is the last Black Friday sale we ran last year, okay? So we will never have our indicators lower than this price, all right? Click this link right here, and then come out here and put save money at checkout. That will give you guys all the indicators, all 9 of them. The 3 that you really need are these right here, okay? Those 3 are the ones that allow you to copy my charts, and that's what people are using for our scalping strategy, which has never lost. And the testimonials you guys are seeing on the testimonials page over here, these guys are like, I've been using the indicators, and he has been undefeated with his trades. He hasn't lost any trades. I'm making thousands of dollars a month, and just this week alone made $5,000. Okay, that's what these guys are doing with the indicators over here. This guy's like 485, 661. The guy down here who did literally $23,000 with our 2 indicators in a single week. Trend exhaustion, price to swell, money flow. When you guys get that bundle pack, you're getting these indicators these guys are talking about over here. Okay, $6,310 trading with the indicators and the strategy. Watch the videos that I have for the strategy. It's on. I'll show it to you guys before we end here. $3,500, and he's done here with the indicators and metrics. Want to just get you guys pumped up because this is the best sell. We will never have the price lower than this. Snag this now. Last but not least, guys, watch this video right here so you guys can see how we're scalping. I literally show you guys exactly how to do the scalping masterclass, and then to trade the main strategy, come down to Bitcoin charts, scroll all the way down, watch this video. So if you guys want to just hang out today, watch 2 really good videos of how we've never lost trades. Watch this one, the scalping video, get the membership, and then you guys have the indicators and you're good to go. Biggest discount we will ever have on the indicators, okay? We'll run this sell again in the later part of the year, but guys, the price will never be lower than this, okay? Have a good one, guys. I love you so much. Get everything you need in the description, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.